This tank is a Leopard PTA. This is a German Tier 9 medium tank. The map is Karelia in the assault mode. I'm on the defending team. I'm going to get 4,300 spotting damage in this game. If you watch my old replays from years ago, you'll know that I kind of played. I played in this position sometimes, but usually on the other side, which is up over here where the bush is that I'm pointing to, because over there it was hull down, there was a hill, and I guess I thought it was better than this position. I compared the two. So over here, I'm going to start by doing some spotting, and we're going to talk about this position. I've been doing it a few different times, but you'll notice that there's a gap. You see the red line over here? You can spot tanks that cross this gap. Look at where it is on the mini map. So this is before they get to battle. There's an example one right there. Unfortunately, after they cross, there's a part that's covered by trees. So if they come around this rock to reload, you cannot spot them from this bush. So that Type 59, he's got a problem. Okay, so we've decided that this bush is okay, but it's not perfect. The one next to it is going to have the rock blocking you. The other choice is to get down below. And I believe I've tried all three of those positions. The other option is to start in this position and then move to one of the other positions once the game has progressed, once you know where the enemy scouts are. So you can see that Waffenträger, he's got a problem. It's too bad that my allies haven't done any damage against him. That's 200 on the Waffenträger. But he got away with that. Spotted a 112. 98 on the EBR. Type 59 is still coming out. Got 945 spotting damage. It's nothing amazing. This was a game that I played during a marathon mission for the Renegade. I made it up to stage 9, but unfortunately I just didn't have enough time, and I did want to play more, but I actually end up sleeping a lot. So up to 1180 spotting damage. So the enemy, they're not free to move around as they choose in the back there. This is a pretty decent spotting position. So if you really want to be aggressive, I'm going to show you where you spot from. You spot from, I don't know if this is the bush that can do it, but you go to these bushes like this one here or that one there. Maybe this is going to be the good bush. Maybe this one over here. So I'll try it in a future game. Once I get a wheeled vehicle with a high speed, I'll try spotting from there. But you, like I said, you got to be careful. If you get spotted there, you have to run. You really got to know what's going on over there. And it's not the good players that are going to find you. It's the dumb ones that are going to find you. The dumb ones that wander around not knowing what's going on, and they just happen to be headed in your direction because they don't care if they wander out in the open. You want to repair as quickly as possible. I'm a little bit slow to repair here because you might need to use it again. It looks like I didn't use my repair for some reason. I think I wanted to notify my allies where the enemy SPG is. I'm up to 1800 spotting, 430 damage. You want to use your repair kits as quickly as possible so that if you need to use it again later in the game, you'll get access to it sooner. Score 7-1. Obviously, we're going to win this game. 8-1. Enemy's got 3 SPGs, which means that there's not going to be as many enemy tanks to worry about. It's going to be easier to penetrate the enemy defenses. For some reason, I decided not to go up. It looks like I want to see if I can hit those guys in the north. It used to be easy, but they kind of changed the maps. I got 426 on the 212A. They changed the map so it's harder to hit those guys up in the north. Easier to hit the guys in the south. You notice that I'm not taking the obvious route. Got 2,200 spotting damage. Those two tanks are out of the game. And we got the WZ left, and he probably didn't know I was here. You notice that I just turned my tank to point my gun over the corner. I was a little bit slow to angle, and I over-angled. But the point was, you want to angle your tank. You see how I just turned it again? That's me realizing that I have to check my angle. That's the angle you want out in the open. His angle is a bad angle. He does have piked armor, which changes it, but he's given me perpendicular on his lower plate. Okay, so the in-game stats is 1,300 damage. I did 4,300 spotting damage. We're obviously going to win this game. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.